Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy.
Ron Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schweim.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schweim.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the locker room with Billy Schweim, my twin brother, Bobby Schweim, and producer, Nick Earnshaw, as we get you ready for Eagles football. It's Dallas Cowboys week, and we're going to have a lot of fun today, reminiscing about some great plays over the years, Eagles, Cowboys. We'll get into that. What are you doing, B-Bob?
It's good to be back in the locker room and, mix it up with you a little bit. I got to, make you look like an idiot.
I'll make you look like an idiot. And to keep us straight, we have Nick Earnshaw. If you're joining us on the X platform and my YouTube channel, you can see us there. Check us out there at thelockerroombillyschweim.com. Nick Earnshaw's got his referee's jersey on.
Oh, yeah, I do. Good morning, Schweiners. I got two of them in the building today.
Nothing could be finer.
Oh, nothing could be finer. That's a lot of Schweim in the building.
Hey, a lot of stuff going on, but it is Cowboys, Eagles. And let me ask you this, Bobby. Do the Cowboys, Eagles, does this game have the luster? Is it the hype? Is it living up to its billing of years past? Or how do you feel about this game going in?
Well, obviously Dallas is struggling, right? I mean, they a lot of injuries.
3-5.
Yeah, of course, I think every Eagle fan can't stand Dak Prescott. I wish he was actually playing because I'd like to destroy him. So that's kind of taken away a little of the luster. You know what I mean? Their star quarterback.
Because you want to beat the best,
especially
right?
after he got that big paycheck, right?
Right.
And he stinks. He's been throwing interceptions left and right. And I mean, I love it against Jerry Jones. I mean, what a loser this guy.
All right,
is.
so we'll get into our Eagles talk. Nick Earnshaw, a couple weeks ago, you professed that the Sixers were going to win the World Championship.
Holy!
They're in dead last place, Nick Earnshaw.
Listen.
Not only are they in dead last place, but nothing's going right for them.
No.
Embiid, they don't look. I mean, then the new kid McCain looks good. I mean, I'm not seeing anything, Nick.
No, it's bad. Maxi's out now, probably around till Thanksgiving. I mean, this team can't do anything right.
Well,
but guess what? I am sticking to my guns. They'll figure it out. They'll get into the playoffs.
Brian Windhorst. He's got conviction. I like that.
Brian Windhorst was on ESPN. He said the same thing. When they get everybody back, they'll be okay.
They're not too buried on the way out.
Listen. This is funny how we went to the game. We had that.
Yes, I want to thank P.J. Corda.
Yes,
he put the locker room crew all in a suite at the Sixers game against the Grizzlies on Saturday night. We had a great time.
Did you notice though? Everybody was watching when they were winning. As soon as they started lifting, we're all eating, drinking, and talking. I mean, nobody's even watching the Sixers at that point.
Yeah, by the third quarter it was kind of.
Nick Earnshaw, have you learned nothing? You told Mike.
Absolutely not.
You haven't learned nothing. You told Mike Gill throughout the whole Philly season that the Phillies are going to win the World Series. You stuck to it, Bob. He had conviction, but guess what? You knew it from they weren't playing well after the All-Star.
He didn't know it. He would have said it. He didn't know it.
Bob, he doesn't know a lot.
Well, he knows how to push the buttons over there.
I push the buttons, and I push your buttons too.
All right, and then the Flyers. Oh my God! What is going on?
Hold on. Let's not go. Oh my God! All right, the record.
Well, last year they got off to a great start.
Hold on. I don't think the record reflects the
I don't either.
Okay, I don't think the record reflects the improvements that they made this year. I've seen some offensive series where they look fantastic.
They do, and
so I don't think the record reflects the team like the Sixers record reflects the team. The Sixers stink, and that's why they're 1-7 or whatever the hell.
1-7. Yep.
Okay, the Flyers, the record doesn't reflect the progress that they made.
Now, that's the first time I agree with him in a long time.
Wow.
Ring the bell.
Who wants to wear the referee?
He knows nothing about ice hockey.
Bottom line is this kid started to come to his senses, and I know what I'm talking about.
But a blind squirrel gets a nut every once in a while.
Right.
Nick, and he's the nut.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll get it all going. Eagles, Sixers, Flyers. We got a great show lined up today. We're going to hear from Tim Chu from ticksfromgood.org in the first hour. He's going to talk to us about what's next for ticksforgood.org. They got a lot of great giveaway prizes. They just announced the winner to the Masters. We'll talk to him about that. And then the second hour, of course, we'll talk with Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda. Bob, brought to you by Galloway Pool Service. Bob, he's in Dallas.
That's awesome. And we'll get like a report, a pregame report.
Yeah,
right?
give us
See what the flavors down there. But I've had a lot of layovers down in Dallas. And when the Eagles
you go to the grassy knoll, Bob?
Yeah, I have.
I've been to the.
But I got to tell you though, when the Eagles come to Dallas, it's not that big of a deal for them down there. Certain people get, but it's not like it is here.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean?
Here. No, it's a little different. It's more of a one-way street in a sense.
It is. Who would you say the Eagles' biggest rival in the NFC East is?
Well, I think it's either the Cowboys or the
Giants.
The
Commanders are good this year, but I mean, talking all time.
I think
I think
it's the Giants.
The Giants?
Well, because of the close proximity, the fans are next to each other.
Yeah, but
whether you're good or bad,
we love Dallas.
Well, let me ask you a question. Who do you hate more, Dallas or Giants?
Oh, I despise Dallas.
There you go. What about you, Nick?
No, it's Dallas.
There you go.
But
so that's a microcosm. I mean, it's Dallas.
All right.
Giants, we can't stand Giants.
More,
I get it.
He gets half out there, Nick.
It's more of a one-way streak, though, with the Dallas thing. I mean, they hate us, but it's not as strong in Dallas.
Listen, when I watch the newscasts up here and you listen to the radio, the talk, it's here it's so much more intense. I go down there on my layovers and when the Eagles come to town. I mean, it's all they're playing the Eagles. We're playing the Eagles. It's like that.
Well,
you don't
Nick,
have that.
So, Bob, you remember we were little kids, right? Through 60s, 70s, up until when Dick Vermeil got there, the Eagles were dead last place. They lost I think they were 17 years without making the playoffs, and it was bleak. People jumped off the bandwagon. They became. They like the Cowboys.
Well, they were in the heyday of the Cowboy years. They had Drew Pearson,
Roger Staubach.
I mean, they had
Dad liked Roger
Bob
Staubach.
Lilly.
Yeah.
I mean, Too Tall Jones. I mean, they had some
Walt Garrison.
I mean, they had Ditke. I mean, seriously, they had. I can see why people in the 70s became Cowboy fans. They had a lot of star power.
That's because the Eagles stunk so bad, and the Cowboys were like America's team.
Okay, so basically the guys.
Still not a good reason to
become
Cowboys.
The men that are parents now, they turn their kids into Cowboys.
That's right.
That's how that continues.
It's a character flaw.
Yeah, but that's slowly
and it's
dissipating.
going away because they haven't won anything in 30 years.
That's slowly
It's
dissipating.
been a long time. My entire adult life, they've never gotten past the second round. So we love to see it.
You know what's funny though? I mean, like I said, I have disdain for the Cowboys. I hate the ownership. I hated that. What was that? The stone face Landry.
Yeah.
I mean,
the hat.
Tom Landry.
I mean, I wanted to smack that hat off his head. and I've never liked any of their coaches really. But I've always had a player that I've liked. Like I always liked Staubach, even though I hated the team. I liked Staubach. I didn't mind Aikman. I mean,
I didn't mind Aikman.
I mean, I liked him when he was at UCLA.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oklahoma.
I mean, I couldn't stand Elliott.
Did you like Dorsett?
Yeah, because I liked him
at
Pitt. I liked him at Pitt,
yeah.
man. I liked him at Pitt, but I mean, I don't like the team. I don't like, you know what I mean. They're fair weather. They're fair weather fans.
Yeah, and Nick, I want to tell you something. I guess it was when Randall Cunningham was a quarterback. I forget what year it was. I think it might have been like 89. I was with U.S. Airways at the time. I flew down to Dallas. I think Aikman's first year when they sacked him a bunch of times. I went in there. I think they were 1-15 that year. I went in there. The stadium was half empty.
And that's one thing.
And there was more Eagles fans there, so they are fair weather fans. Eagles fans have been showing up even though they were losers for 17 years.
I will tell you a story. So
Yeah.
when we were 12, 13, 14 years back when the Eagles
I told this story.
Oh, yeah.
So
So my uncle had tickets, right?
Right.
And
Franklin
we
Field.
had it started at that. We went there, but I'm talking about the vet. And we had friends and family that had tickets, and some of them were in the upper deck, and my Uncle Frank had it under the underhang. And
So if it was inclement weather,
you didn't get wet.
Yeah.
They were great seats. Well, when we got offered the seats, Billy would take any seat that got offered, kind of like you.
I'm like you, Nick. I told you I admire you. I admire you, Nick.
Hey, nosebleeds.
Me, if it wasn't my Uncle Frank's tickets, I
weren't going?
I wasn't going.
I thought you were going to tell the Joey Heatherton story.
Well, I mean, a perfect sleeper, but but anyway, no. So what I'm saying is, but even when I remember, if the vet wasn't sold out, they would black out. But some company in the town would buy out the tickets.
They would go.
No. not only that, it was packed.
Yeah.
Even when we stunk, but it would be able to be broadcast because, like Abbott's Dairies would buy the remaining 2,000 tickets or something.
Right.
And it would get broadcast.
Yep.
Because it had to be a sellout.
Love it.
All right, Nick. So today, in celebration of the Eagles going down to Dallas and put a whooping on them, we're gonna have a text board question. And
Yes.
the text board question is: what is your favorite Dallas Cowboys moment down in Dallas?
Yes.
Down in Dallas. It has to be in Dallas. You know what I forgot? I left out. Well, I shouldn't say it because I want to see if people have it. I'll tell you during the break.
All right.
A favorite play, a moment in Eagles Cowboys history down in Dallas when the Eagles fly down to Dallas.
Yeah, it's exciting. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. 609-403-0973 is the text board to get your favorite moments in.
All right, now at the bottom of the second hour, we're going to have our players in spotlight, the high school players in spotlight, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Fran McLaughlin, I'm really into this, and I think it's going to be a great segment.
Do you know who he has right now?
I'll find out when he calls. But he attends a lot of high school stuff, man. I talked to him at length yesterday, and he's going to give us a comprehensive high school report each and every Saturday till the end of the school year.
Right. Well, the playoffs are in for football right now.
Right, exactly. Yep. And then, of course, basketball and girls and boys basketball, wrestling and whatnot. He'll
dive right into
it. So we got a great show lined up today. We got 2 hours to get it in. Let's get it going. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, from the shore to center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call. Ask for Chris Mooney, 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422. Whether commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, or financial planning, divorce, financing, and more, the professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you today. Give them a call right now, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Today on Compass Media Network's coverage of NCAA football. It's a crucial late-season matchup in the Big Ten as the undefeated and 8th-ranked Indiana Hoosiers host the Michigan Wolverines. Hi, it's Greg Daniels. Join Chad Brown and me for all the action as the Big Ten leading Indiana Hoosiers look to stay perfect in the season as they take on the defending national champs, the Michigan Wolverines. If it's NCAA football, it's right here.
It's College Football Saturday. Coverage begins at 3:30 on 97.3 ESPN.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia Star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest. Come on.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Prescription products require completion of an online consultation with an independent healthcare provider and are only available if prescribed. Subscription required. Additional restrictions apply. See website for more details and safety information.
Did you know millions of people are getting prescription medications for weight loss, sexual health, better sleep, and more, all online? RexMD.com has made getting these medications fast and easy, with free delivery of the most popular medications right to your door. Just fill out a brief survey, and if appropriate, we'll prescribe and ship clinically proven options to help with issues like weight loss.
I've lost 45 pounds so far. It's nice to get back into clothes that I haven't been able to wear for a long time.
We can also help with insomnia.
I slept through the whole night. It made me feel very well rested and ready to go for the day.
And RexMD can improve your sexual health.
I felt like a young man again. My wife is happier. I am definitely much happier.
At RexMD.com, we've made the process fast, easy, and affordable. Visit RexMD.com right now to get started. That's REXMD.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, and the referee today, Nicky Earnshaw. Bob, you know I love my Tiguan. Tom McMenamin really hooked me up.
I saw it coming in. It's a nice looking car.
Yeah, I like that. It's got great pickup.
That's the best car.
I blow by Nicky on the highway.
Listen, it's his first man car. He has chick cars. He had little Jeep Liberty. That's a chick vehicle if I ever seen one. A Jeep Liberty. Put ducks in the window.
Well, I'll tell you what.
What is that? I got a Jeep.
I ring the bell. Where's the bell? I don't have the bell ready to go.
I got a Jeep. I got a Liberty Jeep. Well, first of all, I had two cars. I had two Wranglers before that, you idiot.
I mean, you have a lot of chick cars.
I had a Volkswagen way before that.
I'll tell you what. I have never seen Billy so excited about a vehicle in my life. You love that car.
Go up there to Toms River, see Huey or John Cube. I'll take care of you. If they get me into a car, to get anybody.
And why? Yeah, I mean, they get you.
If they get anybody,
anyone can get.
All right, now Nick, we're popular now because we made the Brigantine Times.
We did.
Yeah,
that's right. I saw it.
Yeah, we've been out of Scala's Beach House for our Eagles pregame show throughout the season. We had 8 dates and we have 3 left. And one of the dates is tomorrow. We're going to be doing our Eagles pregame show at La Scala's Beach House. Sarah the bartender, Morgan.
I'll tell you what, that is. I was there. I brought my wife.
Yeah, she had a good time.
Tell you, man, that place is cool.
Isn't it cool?
Incredible.
Really, I like the location.
I'm not saying this because we're there.
No, I know.
It's cool.
No. With the way the TVs are,
man.
There's not a bad seat in the house.
Oh my goodness! In the summer, it's incredible.
Even better.
The live bands. I go down there.
You've been there in the summer.
Oh yeah.
So
awesome.
We'll be down there tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. But then come on down and enjoy their great food and enjoy the Eagles game. They're going to be playing the Cowboys. I can't wait for tomorrow.
4:15.
4:25, right?
4:25.
4:25. Yes.
All right. So we're doing a text board question at 609-403-0973 is the text board. What is your favorite Eagles Cowboys moment down in Dallas? It has to be down in Dallas. A favorite play.
That makes it a little harder down there.
No, it doesn't. 609-403-0973.
We got a couple of texts coming in. Joey D texts in. My favorite moment would be Troy Gurl getting sacked 11 times in one game.
And I was at that game.
Yeah, so that was him. And Paul from OC, he's got a litany of favorite
Paul's the man.
memories.
Yeah.
He said, good morning, guys. Some great Eagles-Dallas memories. NFC Championship game when Wilbert Montgomery.
Yeah, but that was up at the back.
That's why I say you shouldn't have just had it.
Why? We're down there. I'm trying to.
It doesn't matter. Just give them
what? I mean, that Wilbert Montgomery. I brought that. That's what I brought up, didn't I, Nick?
Yeah, you did it during the break.
I agree with
Pickle
you.
Juice game.
Pickle Juice.
He said when Buddy had Jesse Small drill Luis.
Hey, that was fantastic. That was
fantastic.
That was cool.
We had Jimmy.
He's got a whole list. I can read them all off.
Hold on, but we had Jimmy Johnson on my show. Yeah. I interviewed Jimmy Johnson, and I brought that up about him and Buddy, and he said he
played it down.
They didn't like each other. He said they eventually buried the hatchet.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Well, I want to play your favorite.
All right, so 609-403-0973 is the text board. Pick a favorite moment, send us into us, and we'll play it. This is my favorite moment down in Dallas, one of my all-time favorite moments in Dallas. You want to set it up, Nick?
Yeah, so James Willis, interception, pitch to Troy Vincent for a touchdown. Let's hear Merrill.
Merrill was like out of the box,
run out of breath.
That was such a fun thing because the Cowboys are getting ready to take it in,
right?
And we intercept Aikman in the end zone. It doesn't get any better than that.
That was probably the best one.
And then he pitches it back, James. Oh, it's just
Wasn't that great?
incredible. Oh,
all right,
I was -4, but I would have loved it.
You missed a lot of sports, Nick.
You know what's
what do you want me to do?
Well, I got to tell you, when we were at the Wells Fargo the other day, and I brought my son.
Yeah.
And I was showing him the banners, and I said, from Barry Ashby and Hal Greer, I said, Cody, I saw all these players play.
Yeah.
He was born in 2007. He won't see that.
2007?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But you know what I'm saying? I said, I saw all these guys play. These greats. I don't know if you'll ever see players like that again.
Well, we've had some good moments. I mean, he was older. He was one when the Phillies won the World Series. I've seen the Phillies win the World Series.
For me,
Eagles win a Super Bowl. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I got.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Mark Grimes wants to call, and I'm going to text him the number. Grimes, he's got something. We'll take a call.
We'll get him in a little bit.
All right, we'll get him. Just call in, Grimesy. 609-403-0973 is the text board. Give us some of your favorite plays of all time. Bobby, let's talk about Nick Sirianni.
Okay.
Because, yesterday it was revealed that Jalen Hurts has some type of ankle injury.
You know what? That's the first. Well, not the first thing, but I mean, one of a few things he's done right. Who cares? He told the press that Jalen Hurts had a sore ankle. Okay,
but he's not on the injury report.
But listen.
Everybody's sore now.
Yeah, I get it. Right? Yeah, exactly. Right? Everybody's sore. I mean, that could be like just an average day in the locker room.
Right.
I got a sore ankle. It swelled up a little bit. I mean, big deal, right?
And he's not on the injury report, Nick.
No, he was not. So it was awkward.
You don't put a boo boo on the injury report. Okay? I got boo boo.
More importantly, Nick, I don't know how you feel about this, Bobby. I know Bobby has an opinion, but Nick
sounds about right.
Nick Sirianni, he's been like going for it all the time and leaving points on the board.
First of all, at the break, I asked Nick to bring up this guy's resume. I know he's a tight end, and I think his father was a coach, but how did he come through the coaching ranks so quickly? I mean, he's been a quarterbacks coach. He's a tight end. What's he know about quarterbacks, okay? I mean, his rise through the ranks, to me, his resume is mediocre. Mediocre at best. I get
he took the team to the Super Bowl.
He had great offensive and defensive coordinators. He didn't do squat. Bill, you see the calls he's making lately. Yeah, well, time's going to run. It's going to catch up to him.
It will catch up to him.
I'm thinking he's an idiot. Okay, a lot of people don't like him. I don't like him. I want to see him gone. I think the guy's outkicked his coverage. I don't think he should be a head coach in the NFL. He should not be a head coach.
Nick,
in the NFL.
what say you?
Listen, okay.
You know what? They got him at a good price. They paid him nothing,
and they can tell him what they want him to do.
Well, maybe that's what he's a puppet. But guess what though? The guy is not. His resume did not bring him to become a Philadelphia head coach this soon in his career.
The only point that my brother makes is he was a tight end, but he's a quarterbacks coach.
He was a wide receivers coach.
Explain that to me.
He was a quarterbacks coach. He worked.
How did you become a quarterback?
He worked with Philip Rivers.
Will you?
He worked with Philip Rivers at San Diego. Why are you making me defend Nick Sirianni today? I feel like I'm a big Sirianni guy. I got
wait till he gets to the Sixers with
you. Well, that'll be fun. That's the next segment.
Listen. I get it. I just think that this guy's the way he
you don't like the way he conducts himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most people, I don't like the way he conducts himself.
But every team in the NFL is going for extra. They're going for.
They're all doing it.
First of all,
this
this
doesn't make it right, Nick.
Hold on, Bill.
I agree.
This tush push. You don't have Mailotto in there now. You don't have the lineman in there to do this play. It's consistently
well, they also, and
plus they have Saquon Barkley. Why do they need to do a tush push?
I know.
Well, they use Saquon Barkley to push Jalen Hurts. They're using Kenny.
He's making back. You know what he lost me when we beat the Chiefs last year in Kansas City, and he's going off the field getting in a fight with people in the stands.
Well, he did that at home this year with his own people.
This is last year.
Yeah.
Okay. Even after he was told, make a mistake once, shame on me.
Right.
Do it again, shame on you. Bottom line is, this guy he's a head coach. You're messing.
But the players like his they like his passion.
How do you know that?
It's documented, right?
They all talk about it.
They want him to be that way.
They love it.
Half the 3/4 of the players are like that.
Bob, he is 40-19. He's got a 678 winning percentage in 4 years. I know.
Well, that collapse last year was. I don't think I've ever seen a collapse like that in sports in my lifetime. He was the engineer of that collapse.
They're not going to get rid of him. He follows what Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman want to do, and their philosophy.
So basically, he's a puppet.
But,
I get it.
Yeah, I mean that's bad.
Well, maybe they ought to put something in his ear and say, kick the extra point, Nick.
I don't disagree.
Run a play when you're 2 yards in a push. Run a play.
All right, Bob, ready for this? Hold on, let me read this. The fastest head coach in Eagles history to reach 40 wins. Sirianni's the highest winning percentage.
Bill, do stats tell the whole picture?
No.
Okay.
But he's winning.
But that's a pretty good stat. Are you going to argue with that? His success?
Bill, guess what? Most of his success came when he had those two offensive coordinators, or the offensive and defense coordinator. Both but now are both head coaches in the league. Right. Since he's lost them, what's happened, Bill? What's his record since they lost him?
What's the record this year?
Well, they're 6-2. What's wrong? What's your
what
is your problem?
Are they winning ugly again?
Because
remember what you said last year, Bill. Remember what you said last year.
That was down a stretch, Bob.
No, they were winning ugly.
No.
Are you an idiot? He can't even remember what he says, Nick. Bottom line is they were winning ugly last year. Okay, and then we all knew. We were saying it the whole season, and then what happened? The collapse.
Who are you going to replace him with?
So because he wins ugly, you're gonna that's a
Bob. Who are you going to replace him with?
For the money? Probably nobody. You.
He has no replacement for him. They're not going to get rid of him.
609.
I don't like him.
609-403-0973. What is your favorite Eagles-Cowboys moment down in Dallas? 609-403-0973. One last thing about pretty much everybody's healthy except for Jordan Mailotto.
Yeah,
so,
and then Jalen Hurts, the ankles.
He's not on the injury report.
He's not on the injury report.
It's just a boo-boo.
He's got the boo-boo.
All right. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office call. Ask for Chris Mooney, 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about La Scala's. We love it there. You love the drinks, the food, the ambiance.
The margarita pizza.
It's unbelievable. Get down to La Scala's. It opened last summer to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian-American and seafood favorites, just like your grandmom used to make. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, their daily specials, and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. They're located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. For more information, go to lascalasbeachhouse.com. Let's eat. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This is South Jersey's official home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles continue the 2024 season this Sunday in Dallas against their NFC East rival Cowboys.
Makes past another, leaps up for a third, and cuts down at the 30. What was that?
Listen to all the action with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick with pregame coverage starting at 3 p.m. and kickoff at 4:25. This is the play-by-play home of the Philadelphia Eagles. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles station.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Hundreds of Volkswagens in stock and on sale. Hundreds of Mitsubishis, even 100 electric Bintelli golf carts in stock and on sale at Tom's River Auto Group. And not one a penny over sticker. Plus, Tom's River Auto has a Birds fan bonus. $500 off just for showing up in a team jersey, hat, socks, whatever. How easy is that? New or used, Tom's River's got plenty, but hurry. On sale, they're flying. Click Tom'sRiverAutoGroup.com.
I want to learn how to cook, but I keep ordering takeout.
Accomplishing goals is hard, but when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel will help you start having conversations in as little as 3 weeks. Words and phrases you'll actually use. So when someone asks, "How's your French going?" you can say,
Babbel facilite grandement l'apprentissage d'une nouvelle langue.
Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
A new era of chicken is here to stay, and it's not your parents' poultry. The Cantina Chicken menu from Taco Bell is slow roasted and perfectly seasoned. Take it tacoed up in a crispy white corn tortilla with cheese inside and out, or wrapped in a burrito with fresh purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. However you like it, you'll never chicken the same way again. Get yours today at your nearest Taco Bell and join rewards to earn free food. Available at participating stores. Rewards points are earned on qualifying purchases. All items while supplies last. Subject to terms.
The holidays are here at the Home Depot, so let's get to decorating. Find your perfect tree in our huge assortment of shapes, sizes, and styles. Like the easy-to-assemble Jackson Noble fir, with pre-lit branches perfect for styling with all your favorite ornaments. Or the Flock Starry Light Fraser fir, with over 1,900 pre-lit memory wire branches that keep their shape so it's ready right out of the box. Ooh. Find the perfect tree now at the Home Depot.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Tom's River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, and Nick Earnshaw wearing the referee's jersey. You can check us out on the X platform. We're broadcasting live there. And, of course, my YouTube channel. And don't forget, tomorrow, come on down to La Scala's Beach House in Brigantine. We'll be there for our Eagles pregame show. And, of course, then you can stay there for the Eagles.
I think I might
Cowboys.
show up. I'm coming over.
Elijah Grace, my daughter's coming down.
Yeah, so does Spackman.
Now, Bob, you know, the Eagles have not won down in Dallas since 2017. And matter of fact, the last two times,
which is crazy.
The last two times we got blown away.
Isn't that a crazy stat?
It is.
I mean, you would never. Would you, if you had to guess that? Would you even guess that?
No.
It doesn't feel like that. But it feels like we've had their number for a while.
So I want to go down there and I want to really make a statement and blow these guys out. Like I want
Jalen Hurts.
I want them to pay back. I want to see at least 33-6, like it was the last time we played them.
Well, if the head coach makes proper decisions, I think they have a good shot.
Nick, he's not going to get off it. All right, Bob, I have great advertisers, and we have great friends, and Mark Grimes is one of them. He's our agent at the beach, and but he goes to all the games, so he's right there. He's got his thumb on the pulse.
Well, did he give you a pregame from the Super Bowl when the Eagles were there?
Yeah, he did. He gave me a call. All right, let's go to the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome in my agent at the beach, our good buddy Mark Grimes. What's up, Grimesy?
Let's get ready to roll.
Mark, before we get started, Mark, what's your favorite memory from the Eagles-Cowboys series? And if you can specifically be down in Dallas, but if not, well.
I'm going to say I think great minds think alike. Now, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember if it was in Dallas, but Wilbert Montgomery run.
Yeah, that was in
Philly. That was in Philly. That was the NFC Championship game in '79.
Yep. Okay, got you. I don't have one off the top of my head that's in Dallas. So
Staubach did not play that game.
With
in
Montgomery,
when Wilbur Montgomery, when the Eagles beat the Cowboys to get to go.
Anyway.
Yep. So, Grimesy, the Eagles have not won in Dallas since 2017. There was a story that came out yesterday that Jalen Hurts has a boo-boo on his ankle, and my brother Bobby's not happy with Sirianni. So what do you think about this game tomorrow?
We're going to crush them. Listen. If we, that's a shocker. We haven't won there since 2017, so I did not know that stat. But if we don't come out beating these cats by about 35-0, I'll be shocked.
And I want to run up the score. I want to pay back. Bob, I think, like, you
Stuff
know,
their nose in, absolutely.
so I always complain about the Eagles don't have aesthetically pleasing games. They don't win easy. Everything's tough. We always talked about that. I need this game to be over by halftime.
And you want to see crisp passes. You want to see sacks. Yeah, you want to see a whole effort from the whole team. You know what I mean?
Grimesy, have you ever been down to Dallas?
I have not. That's one statement.
Put that on your bucket list. You better get down there, Grimesy.
I'll tell you a funny thing. I have been looking ahead on the schedule. The one game I said to my wife today that we got to put on the road trip is Baltimore, December 1st. I mean, that's a mini Super Bowl if you think about it. It's an easy trip, 2-hour drive, 3-hour drive, and nice little getaway for the weekend.
Yeah, that's right.
Baltimore Ravens. I mean, you saw. How about that game Thursday night?
Well, that guy, listen, he's electric. I don't care what the whole Baltimore team is, as long as you have him on the field, man, they got a shot. You know, that he's a wizard, man. He's like Mahomes.
Bobby, I got him on my fantasy team. I am crushing these guys. He gave me 40. He gave me 40 on Thursday night. 40.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I had Joe Burrow, and I got 45. I'm playing Nick Nuggets. I'm playing Nick Earnshaw in this week's competition for fantasy football.
I'm going to come back. I know I'm going to come back.
45-3.
I believe in my team. I'll come back.
Yo, Grimesy. Give me your position on Sirianni, because I've been ripping him. I want to hear what you have to say.
The school's still out on him. I haven't, listen, deep down, if you really think about it, right, on these 4th and 1s, and you deep down you're like, oh, let's go for it. But then after you don't get it, you're like, oh, we should have gone for that. So you shouldn't be going for 2. You got to go with the stats. I mean, statistics. Go for 1, build the score up, and then, in that way, there's no way. I was at that game, by the way, the Jacksonville game.
Yeah.
I said this may go down as the worst loss if we walk out of here.
Absolutely. We thought we were going to lose. And I got to tell you, I saw Seth Joyner after. He was ripped. Listen, I like Seth.
I think he's old school.
He's old school. But Grimesy, come on, man. They listen. I think the reason why they got him is the price was right. The guy was cheap. I don't like.
And I think they
personally, I don't think his resume. I don't think his resume brought him to a head coach in the NFL this quickly at this young. I just don't think the guy's ready to become a head coach. But that's me.
He went to a Super Bowl.
I get it, man.
The playoffs every single year. He's been an Eagles coach.
Who had more? Guess Grimesy. Who do you think had more impact? The offensive, defensive coordinators or Sirianni in that Super Bowl year?
Oh,
that's a good question. Well, I think it's the.
I say it was the coordinators. They were the ones that ran the freaking. Guess what, Sirianni? You're going to give him credit for that? Okay, that's your opinion.
He's the head coach, and you get credit when you win. You get beat up when you lose.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Grimes? It's the way it is.
1,000%.
It's the nature of the beast.
What he did. They said they impressed him in the interview process when he came in wearing flip-flops and shorts, so he got me on that.
That tells you all you need to know right there.
All right, Grimesy, let's get your prediction for tomorrow. Mark Grimes.
Wow. I'm going to say, hey, I was pretty close last week.
You were.
I was pretty close. I'm going to say, listen, I'm going to give Dallas 10 points. So I'm going to say 35-10. 35-10.
All right. Would that make you happy, Bob? 35-10?
Yeah, I think that's right on. I think I got to worry about this quarterback that
he's on. By the way, Grimes, you know what his record? He's 5-1 as a back as a starter.
Know, that scares me.
And guess what? He Cooper Rush. He's thrown. I mean, this year he's thrown 1 touchdown. He's got 12 overall in his career. I mean, he's
you know what? Also, when you get these quarterbacks from these little colleges, it's like where did Moorhead State and whatnot. That scares me because these guys have something to prove as opposed to these quarterbacks.
He went to Central Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, where did Romo go? Where did he go?
Hey, can I bring up one last thing before I get off? And this is for the game tomorrow. Who builds $1 billion stadium, right? Maybe $2 billion, whatever that thing costs. and the sun during the game comes through the glass and blinds the players, including both teams. Like, who does that? Like, who thinks this stuff through? I want you to notice that tomorrow. You watch. The sun will be glaring through.
Remember they had that hole in the roof? Remember back
then? That was different. That was different.
That was different.
You got the giant video board.
All right. Well, before we let Grimesy go, can we play the one? Remember the pickle juice game?
Yes.
All right, because I think the Eagles opened the game. It was like 110 degrees on the field.
I remember
the Eagles
that.
players were given pickle juice, but the biggest thing about this game was the Eagles won the toss. They elected to kick, but they kicked an onside kick, and they ended up winning that game. Let's go play that. And they took it in. I mean, they thinking outside.
I can see
the box.
Sirianni doing that again.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can't anymore. The kickoff. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Will you praise them if they get the onside kick and they score it?
You can't do it. You can't even.
No, you have to let them know.
No.
Now you have to let them know it can only be certain times of the game too.
Everybody gets a trophy. All right, Grimesy, we love you, brother.
All right, brother.
All right, gentlemen, you guys keep up the great work.
All right, there he is, Mark Grimes on the Tom.
Nick, keep them separate, Nick.
Oh, I got him. Don't worry.
He got his referee jersey on, Grimesy.
I love it. All right,
there he is, Grimesy on the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports.
I don't know, Billy. You know, when you turn to your own fans and come on, man. Guess what, man? It's not just me. There's a lot of people that don't like him.
I was frustrated with them. I've been frustrated with them. But he wins.
Nicky, how do you do that? How do you turn around? A fan's heckling you. You know Philadelphia fans heckle you. Okay? You got to just...
You have to have a thick skin if you're going to be a coach or a player in Philadelphia.
Yes.
I'm sorry, man. He knows where he's at. And to turn around and try to mix it up with a fan in your own hometown, I mean, he's lost me. He's lost me. I don't care.
It's 2024, man.
Yeah,
Listen, he has the 15th best winning percentage in his first 3 seasons.
Stats don't tell the whole story.
I know, but he's winning games.
Stats don't. I want to win.
The players believe in him. I mean, if you look at here's a quote from the AP, and this is when Jason Kelsey said it on Monday Night Football. He said he loves his guys, he loves his team. Obviously, he knows that was not the right way to handle the situation regarding, when he was going out to fans. And everybody knows that was inappropriate. But this is a guy that knows that his energy is going to feed the football.
First of all, I don't believe what Kelsey says because you know what? He's going to say the right thing. He's politically correct. I'm not. Listen. You know what I mean?
He's stuck up for him all the time. All the players are really stuck up for him for the most part.
I don't know. All I do know is that. When you keep making these mistakes, it's
going to catch up.
Cuts by what is it? Death by 1,000 cuts.
You know why they're going for it on fourth down, right? Like the numbers are telling them.
But
the analytics, the whole league's doing it.
But Nicky, just like in baseball, sometimes you got to go with your gut feeling.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing.
He let. We were all.
Well, you know what the word?
Hold on. I have a thought. So we were watching a game, and I was getting text we had this text group, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, they're going to lose this game." Jacksonville. He made it harder than it had to be.
I agree.
And get the points when their points are there. I mean, these are mistakes that a pro doesn't make.
But the whole league is doing it. So it's not just the Eagles.
If my brother jumps on a wall in bridge, you gonna follow him?
Listen, I'm not disagreeing with you. I think it was a mistake to go for it all those times. I'm not agreeing.
609-403-0973 is the text where we want your favorite moment, Eagles-Cowboys history down in Dallas. When the Eagles travel down to Dallas, 609-403-0973 is the text board. All right, for the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll talk with Tim True, founder of ticksforgood.org. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, and Nicky Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Today on ESPN Radio, a critical showdown at night in Death Valley.
It will be Saturday night in Death Valley.
11th-ranked Alabama heads to Baton Rouge to face number 14 LSU. Put the losers' playoff hopes in. Number 11 Alabama at 14th-ranked LSU. Coverage begins today at 7 Eastern, with kickoff at 7:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
It's College Football Saturday. Coverage begins at 7:30 on 97.3 ESPN.
That's how I get by.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu.
Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Prescription products require completion of an online consultation with an independent healthcare provider and are only available if prescribed. Subscription required. Additional restrictions apply. See website for more details and safety information.
Did you know millions of people are getting prescription medications for weight loss, sexual health, better sleep, and more, all online? RexMD.com has made getting these medications fast and easy, with free delivery of the most popular medications right to your door. Just fill out a brief survey, and if appropriate, we'll prescribe and ship clinically proven options to help with issues like weight loss.
I've lost 45 pounds so far. It's nice to get back into clothes that I haven't been able to wear for a long time.
We can also help with insomnia.
I slept through the whole night. It made me feel very well rested and ready to go for the day.
And RexMD can improve your sexual health.
I felt like a young man again. My wife is happier. I am definitely much happier.
At RexMD.com, we've made the process fast, easy, and affordable. Visit RexMD.com right now to get started. That's REXMD.com.
Go to get your game on at the Gallery Bar Book and Games at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Get in on the parlay while in the middle of a party. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screams. Go to the Gallery. Go to the Fanatic Sportsbook. Go for the win at Ocean Casino Resort. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Nicky Earnshaw in his referee's jersey today as he's between the two of us.
Had to ring the bell a couple of times.
Pull your shirt over your head and give you a shot.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Our question is, give us one of your favorite memories of all time, Cowboys-Eagles down in Dallas. 609-403-0973. Nick, you got one?
Yeah, we got one from Jerry and Absecon, 1987. Buddy Ryan running up the score with 11 seconds left. Ball on the one, lined up for a kneel down.
That's a good one.
But ran Keith Byers in for a touchdown. That's Jerry and Absecon.
That's a good one.
Bobby, so Tim Chu from ticksforgood.org, he's a good guy, but Bobby, you would not believe the things you can win on when you go to ticksforgood.org. I just put a charity donation for this concert. I think it's called the Christmas Jingle Ball.
Okay.
And I because AG would love to go to see it, but he's got so many other great prizes. Ticksforgood.org just gave away tickets to the Masters.
Well, what did you donate? Tell me what you donated.
$25 to I think leukemia. Fund. Okay. So it's valid. So now let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room the founder of ticksforgood.org, our good buddy Tim Chu. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing?
Hey, Tim, we're getting ready for an Eagles-Cowboys game. that this is a heated rivalry, and we just love beating up on the Cowboys when we get the opportunity.
Well, I got to tell you, this is great timing then, because on ticksforgood.org, we're giving away 2 VIP club-level tickets to the Eagles-Cowboys game on December 29th.
Oh. And were you picking people up in a limo again?
You bet your ass we are.
Was that December 29th, you said?
Well, I
think
that's the date.
No, I got it right here. It is December 29th. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
December 29th, Eagles-Cowboys. You're going to have a private VIP tailgate, 2 VIP tickets in the club level, round-trip transportation. You can't beat it. Donate as little as $25. Go see the Birds, kill the Cowboys.
Wow, I'm going to be home, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to make my donation.
Now, Tim, you guys just announced the winner to the for the Masters tickets that you had been giving away for a little while. That's amazing.
For the 3rd year in a row, we're going to send 2 people down to the Masters, weekend passes. They have access to the VIP hospitality tent, which is all you can eat, all you can drink. It's the best. It's the hardest ticket to get in all of sports, and it's the best way to experience it. So 3rd year in a row, we sent 2 people. A guy named Billy Dean down in Alabama made a $50 donation, and he's going to go. He said he's going to bring his wife. I asked him if he was crazy. He said no. But guys, you got to give me a couple minutes this morning because I got all kinds of stuff. Like Billy said, we're giving away 2 tickets to the Q102 Jingle Ball in Philadelphia, Wells Fargo Center. This thing sold out in 17 minutes.
Really?
Wow. In Philadelphia, you cannot get tickets anywhere else. And guess what? You're not going to be in the nosebleed section.
Nick Earnshaw.
These are 2 floor seats, front row floor seats.
It's too close for me.
The top artists. Q102 is a great partner of ours. They donated the tickets, so we're really excited about that. And then I can't forget about the big one. We're giving away 2 tickets to the big game in New Orleans this year.
Wow. Super Bowl.
We can't say that, Billy. Don't get me confused. We can't use those 2 words. So we got to call it we're calling it the big game in the Big Easy. We're going to send 2 people down to New Orleans. You're going to go to the game, but guess what? You also have passes to the NFL Experience, which is the NFL's party they throw the whole week before the game.
Nice.
And I've got 2 tickets to Mike Ditka's Hall of Fame cigar party the Friday night before the game.
Oh, my gosh. Ticksforgood.org. Of course, you guys are on Instagram, Facebook, X platform. Give us your
If you want to go on Instagram, I'm giving away 2 tickets to the Mariah Carey concert for free. All you got to do is go on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Leave a comment. 2 tickets to Mariah Carey's holiday concert. We got something for everybody.
We love you, Tim Chu, and we'll keep having you on to tell us all about the good stuff you guys are doing.
Ticksforgood.org. Again, donations as small as $25 get you a chance to win all those incredible prizes. Billy, thank you much for your support. I'm definitely Team Billy. No offense, Bobby.
All right, Tim. Have a good one. Let's go, Birds.
Thanks a lot, guys. Go, Birds.
There he is, Tim Chu for ticksforgood.org. I got to tell you, Bob, tons of you go on their website, unbelievable prizes.
I'm going to have to do that.
All these tickets.
What's that Jingle Bell thing? What is that?
It's called the Jingle Ball. It's a concert.
It's a concert.
It's got all these, there's tons of people that I don't know.
And can you give me a name? One of them.
I haven't even seen. I mean, they have different artists.
I gotta find the email.
We got to figure that out. But let's talk about the Eagles game this week, though.
Go ahead, Bob. What do you want to talk about?
I mean, it's ripe for the picking today. I mean, on Sunday, tomorrow. I mean, Micah is Parsons. He was hurt. He's coming back, right? So he can't be 100%. Aren't they down a lineman?
They've got a lot of. They've got some significant injuries.
I mean, what do they have? They're on a 3-game losing streak right now.
3-5. Bob, their defense is ranked 27th.
And our offensive is
they give up a game.
Isn't our offense something's ranked?
Our offense is ranked 6. Excuse me. Total offense is ranked 6.
What's the defense is number 2 then? Is that what it is?
The defense is ranked number 3.
3. Okay.
All right. But here's the thing: the Cowboys give up 28 points a game.
And I'll tell you what, I want to bring this stat up. So Jamar Chase had the big game on Thursday, right? Do we remember what Quinyon Mitchell did to Jamar Chase? 2 receptions for 16 yards.
Shut him down.
Shut him down. So what is he going to do to CeeDee Lamb? I'm so intrigued for that matchup.
And that's
so intrigued.
Number 33 with Dijon.
Cooper DeJean.
I'll tell you what,
he's Johnny.
I like the fact that
he's got football instinct.
I like the fact that he can tackle.
And he has good.
He can tackle.
He has good. But you know how you have to.
Too.
But you know how when you played, you had to. You have to see what's going on before it happens.
Yeah.
Perception, right?
Right.
He's got football perception.
Sometimes you guess wrong, but he usually guesses right. And
by the way, just real quick, the quarterback Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush.
He has 9. I said 12 total touchdowns. He has 9.
9.
So not too far off.
Well, that's the only thing that scares me. You get a guy in that nobody knows a whole lot about him.
Well, and you got your backup quarterbacks always gives the team a little run.
Right, and he's got something to prove, right?
Yeah. All right, Bob, did you know the Tropicana Atlantic City's got boxing again on November 16th? Tickets are now on sale at Ticketmaster. Of course, you go to the Tropicana box office, get them there. There is no place like AC at the Tropicana showroom to watch live boxing. November 16th. Get down.
That is awesome, Bill. Remember we went to
with Eddie Keenan?
Gotti?
Yeah, what a fun.
We were right up front. That was the first time
we went up in the bleeds.
No, we could touch the boxes. We were so close.
You're too close.
Let me tell you something, Nick. When they got hit, the sweat would hit you.
Well, Bob, we had speckles of blood on us, didn't we?
And I'll tell you what, Justin Figueroa was just on Josh Henning's show.
Yeah, and we had Josh. We had Justin last time.
It was great.
Well, Neil, we didn't get a chance to talk about the Eagles and the Sixers and the Flyers.
We will
do that with Mr. Negadelphia.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know, because one of the big stories is, Bob, Matt Mitchkov, Tortorella benched him. He's like a healthy scratch. And this is the guy
what happened? We know the story behind that.
He's a -3. He hasn't been playing both. I think Tortorella wants him to sit and watch to see a little bit. Nick,
why?
It's not popular. I know there's a few people. Our old buddy Hunter went off. He doesn't think it's good. And of course, you're not in favor of it. But I'm not so sure, Nick.
I gotta try. I trust Tortorella.
Yeah,
he's 19. Give him all the playing time he needs. They've been playing around him.
He needs to understand that
you know what though, man?
You gotta play two ways.
Just like when these backup quarterbacks like Love, he was on the bench for 3 years watching. You know what I mean? And he looks just like him. So there's something to be said about that, Nick.
It's a totally different sport. Totally,
it is. But I don't think there's any harm. It's not as big a deal as people are making it out.
Not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
And I agree with this, Nick, because this kid's an idiot, and I agree with him on that.
Hour number 1 is in the books. I can't believe how fast that went. Hour number 2, Mr. Negadelphia, P.J. Corda, brought to you by the Galloway Pool Service. And then, of course, our players, high school players in the spotlight, sponsored by Philly Pretzel of Egg Harbor Township. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Nicky Earnshaw, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mike Gill from the Sports Bash. It's time to get ready for this year's biggest party of the year, 99 Bottles. 99 Bottles is back, but this year it's turning into 99 Growlers. Just listen to the Sports Bash for your chance to enter this year's 99 Growlers party, which will be held live on Wednesday, November 27th at Mud Hen Brewing Company, 127 West Rio Grande Avenue in Wildwood. 99 Growlers, 99 tickets to all the biggest games, shows, and events in the area, including club box seats to see the Eagles play the Pittsburgh Steelers at Lincoln Financial Field. We'll have tickets to see the Sixers, Flyers, area concerts, events, shows, and more. Just listen at 55 after each hour on the Sports Bash to enter this year's 99 Growlers party. It's all brought to you by Mud Hen Brewing Company, 127 West Rio Grande Avenue, Wildwood.
When things are just too hard and you need someone to listen, 988 is here. Call, text, or chat 24/7. We are here for you. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Call 988. A message from New Jersey Human Services.
The holidays are here at the Home Depot, so let's get to decorating. Find your perfect tree in our huge assortment of shapes, sizes, and styles. Like the easy-to-assemble Jackson Noble fir, with pre-lit branches perfect for styling with all your favorite ornaments. Or the Flock Starry Light Fraser fir, with over 1,900 pre-lit memory wire branches that keep their shape so it's ready right out of the box. Ooh. Find the perfect tree now at the Home Depot.
Hey, if you have ugly yellow toe fungus, you got to hear about the secret 2-minute trick that I found for my husband. It works from both the inside and the outside. Thousands of people are using it to get rid of their toe fungus. You can check it out at crystalflesh.com. Jake started off with a small spot on his big toe and then it spread. and got really bad. His toes were nasty. It was so embarrassing. He was afraid to take his socks off. He hid his yellow and crumbly toes from everyone. He tried everything to get rid of it. Nothing helped. And then we found crystalflesh.com. It was the only thing that worked. In just a few weeks, his toes looked amazing. He's now walking around barefoot again. You guys need to try this. I'm telling you, this stuff is different. It's not sold in stores, but go check it out at crystalflesh.com. They'll even let you try it risk-free so you have nothing to lose. But whatever you do, don't let it get worse. You don't have to live with this anymore. Go check it out now. Just click over to crystalflesh.com.
Shop Dell Technologies' early holiday savings event for their lowest prices of the year. The future is on sale today with limited time deals on select PCs like the XPS 16 that accelerate AI with Intel Core Ultra processors. Early holiday savings is their biggest sale of the year and the best time to upgrade, but it's only here for a limited time. Shop now at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Home of the Philadelphia Eagles. Sixers.
Bang! It's good! Ball game!
And Flyers.
Just in front of the net!
97.3 ESPN. WENJ. WENJ HD. Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
Welcome to the locker room. Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy.
Ron Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schweim.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schweim.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Tom's River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, and Nicky Earnshaw in his referee outfit there, and he's between the two of us. You got to watch out, Nick. Now we got a text board question today at 609-403-0973. What is your favorite moment of all time when the Eagles faced the Cowboys down in Dallas? 609-403-0973 is the text board. 609-403-0973. Now, Nick, you have a play that stands out for you that you want to play?
For me, yeah, I got a couple of plays I want to bring up, and we talked about this before we came in today. The Donovan McNabb scramble. Let's play that.
Was that Fred X?
Al Michaels. Yeah, Al Michaels.
This was great.
Here we go. John Madden in there.
Fred X.
What a great moment. Great moment.
That was good. That was good. 609-403-0973 is the text board. What is your favorite moment in Cowboys-Eagles history down in Dallas? 609-403-0973.
We have a couple of text messages in. Dan in EHC said, my greatest moment in Eagles history down in that crap hole Dallas is tomorrow. Go Birds.
609-403-0973. What is your favorite moment down in Dallas? So the Eagles head down to Dallas in Texas, Arlington, to face the Cowboys.
Yeah.
609-403-0973. Now we're trying to get a hold of Mr. Negadelphia. He calls every Saturday. Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda is sponsored by Galloway Pool Service. Not happy with your pool, people? Call Galloway Pool Service at 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Dragon. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. That's the Galloway Pool Service, 609-204-6939. Bobby, Nick, he can do it. Bobby can do a pretty good job being negative.
You can fill in.
You can fill in. You be Mr. Negative.
Well, my biggest thing
By the
now.
way, PJ's down in Dallas.
Right.
Nothing works down there.
I'm really nothing.
Phones.
I'm really. I'm scratching my head with the Sixers. Like, the first of all, the guy that owns the Sixers owns what?
Josh Harris.
Okay, I think that's kind of where it starts. Right there.
Starts at the top.
Because listen, man, he owns the Commander.
The Commanders and the Devils.
Okay, listen. So what does that tell you? He's all about money.
He's a carpetbagger.
He's all about money, right? He doesn't care. It's about money for him.
And when your players, your employees don't think you care, what does Dave Clemick say that Dick Vermeil always says? Players don't care how much you know until you know how much they care.
Right.
Yep.
And that's a good body.
So
I gotta ring the bell again for this dumb. Blind squirrel gets a nut again. This moron.
Well, I bring legitimacy to your show here, Bill.
Dummy.
You're a moron. But
right,
anyway, I'm the one that's got to bring this up. But bottom line is,
But they have injuries.
They do. But still, this Morey, he's supposed to be this. I look at this team and I'm like, I know you think they got potential, but I like Paul George.
I like Nicky thinks they're going to win the NBA championship.
I like him.
Paul George.
Paul George. I like him.
Got to get it right.
Sometimes you can't trust a guy with two first names. But I don't know.
Who's the producer on Sunday?
Danny Wright.
Yeah. But anyway, so what I'm saying is Daryl Morey.
1-7. But they've been dealing with injuries. And now that Maxi's out, they're really behind the eight ball.
Bill, do you really believe this Joel Embiid thing? Okay, injuries.
He's supposed to be back Tuesday.
Okay,
after the suspension.
He's only going to play like 30 games. They're bubble wrapping this guy today. I told you this the other night. They're bubble wrapping him to the playoffs, and you're happy with that. You're okay with that.
Nick, what did I tell you last week? And this is true. It doesn't matter. I mean, right now people will be up in arms, and everybody's going to, especially Bobby. I'm not happy about it. But Bob, if they're say January, February, they start turning around, they go to win streak, and they make it into the playoffs, and they go deep, this will all be forgotten. It's only November. Nick was when we were at the game last week in the luxury box watching the Grizzlies. He kept showing me the date on his calendar.
Thank God I didn't pay for those tickets because when I pay for a ticket, I want to see Joel B play. I want to see Maxey play. I want to see all my stars play, and I want you know what I mean.
Well, if they're hurt. They're hurt.
I get it.
They're hurt.
But we heard Paul George had 9 points last night.
Paul George was bad last night.
Okay, so
0 for 6 on the 3-point line.
You know who was great last night? Jared McCain was great last night. 18 points. I was telling Mike Gill this, and I think he's going to have a spot in the rotation throughout the season. If he is knocking down those outside shots, that's a big plus for this team going forward.
Who?
Jared McCain.
McCain.
First
he looks
pick.
good. I like him, man. I said this to you the other night, and I know you don't want to hear it, and you think I'm nuts, but right now, I don't think we're ever going to win with Embiid. I just don't think that this guy.
You're not the only one.
I don't think. And I was right about Brett Brown, right, Bill? Okay.
You get another.
Okay. Here's these. Sometimes you have.
I gotta give credit.
Sometimes you have gut feelings. Okay.
And you got a big gut.
Yeah. So I have a big feeling. Anyway, I don't think they're ever going to win with Joel Embiid. I don't think he's a winner. Okay, I just don't.
Why is he not a winner?
He
gets hurt every year.
It's porcelain. It's a gut feeling. He's what do we call him? The human mop for a
my daughter Eliza Grace.
I made that up.
She called it to him. She called it all the time.
But I made that. I coined that phrase years ago. Bottom line is this guy's on the floor more than.
I explained to you he does that on purpose to save his knee. That came
out.
Nick,
guess what? You heard it from me. Just put it and mark it down. You mark it down. You're never going to win with Joel Embiid. And what they'd be smart to start putting him on the
he just signed an extension.
If they get to the finals, you and I are going to a nosebleed game.
Okay,
right?
I guess.
They get bottom line,
I think you guys should make a bet right now.
They sent him to extended his contract. Is that what you're telling me?
3 years. Yeah, $193 million over 3 years.
So basically, now that just limits who's going to. The only teams that are going to take him are the Lakers, maybe the Knicks, the Celtics. Most of these teams won't be able to afford this guy. If we're stuck, we're never going to win with him unless they happen to get,
Nick, I think we have a better opportunity to win with him than we do without him.
Well,
and if you get rid of him, Bob, you're going to start all that. The process will start all over again.
If you get rid of him, where are you going from here? Where are you going to go? You going to rebuild again?
You're going to have to.
So you guys,
don't tell me you're going to build around Maxey. Maxey is not a one. You cannot build a team around Tyrese Maxey. He's a great player. He's a great piece. He's an all-star.
That's what
he is not at the level of Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid elevates this team to another level
this is my,
when
this
he's
is
on
my,
the floor.
This is my problem with Morey. He couldn't foresee this. Like, he doesn't, like, all right, he did he, first of all, he's never won a championship, right?
He is not.
He did good with the Rockets or something.
Yes,
I mean,
with James Harden.
I mean, where are they getting all this praise for this guy that done squat?
What? I mean, he had a great offseason, though. They had a great offseason.
They
You
did.
can't
I
tell-
mean, I
they-
get
they
it,
made
but-
all the right moves. I mean, you can't go. If they're
Listen,
hurt, they're hurt.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
So do I.
I really do.
He
I like watching,
usually is wrong.
I like watching Joel play when he plays, but you can't bubble wrap a guy and have him come out with 10, 20 games to go in the season and think he's going to be ready. You're just not going to do it. It's chemistry. It's all kind of things. Variables. You just can't do it.
I mean,
it's not going to happen, Nick. If he doesn't play at least 60 plus games.
At least 50 games, I'm fine with it. Play 50
He's not
games.
playing 50 games.
50, 45 games, I don't care.
He won't. If he plays 40, we'll be lucky. You can't back into the playoffs like that.
He's got to be healthy. He hasn't played in the playoffs healthy. That's the problem. He had knee surgery last year.
very, very
He had Bell's palsy, for goodness. He dropped 50 points with Bell's palsy and no knee.
I'm looking at the I'm looking at the Eastern Conference,
can't see it,
and we're
man.
all the way at the bottom. We're 15.
Who's our next 5 games? What does
We're
that
1
look
and
like?
7.
Let's take what that looks like and see where we're going to be. We're 1-7.
Well, they
What's the
have.
next?
Here's the thing. All right, so Embiid's going to be coming back on Tuesday against the Knicks, and that's an NBA Cup, which I know you love. You love the NBA Cup.
The NBA Cup, that really cup.
The NBA. So here's the next couple of games for the Sixers. Okay, coming up tomorrow, they have the Hornets on Sunday night.
Oh, that's a win.
7:00. Well, you better hope it's a win. They're 4-5 right now.
Right.
Then you have the Knicks on Tuesday.
That's a loss.
Cavaliers on Wednesday.
Knicks are only
Magic
4-4.
on Friday.
Knicks
So
are 4-4.
and then the Heat
Cavaliers
on
are a
Monday.
loss.
And then the Heat on next
We
Monday.
might get the Heat. But I mean, it's not. First of all, right now it's hard to watch the NBA right now. Just like nobody really pays attention to the hockey and basketball. No, I'm not saying no one, but people don't really get into it till
After December. Then let's
holidays.
talk, Bobby.
Yeah, I like going into the holidays.
I just got a text message from PJ. He's
We'll
down
get
in
him on-
Dallas.
yeah.
He said his phone's not working.
Yeah, we'll get him on the other side.
Because nothing works in Dallas.
Nothing works. Nothing works.
Hey, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. That's the Circle Liquor Store. We go down there and say hello to Will, Jason. By the way, every time you walk in there, he thinks you're me.
Who's that?
Jason. That's Circle Liquor. And Chet, go down there and say hello. Hey, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates, 609-263-7422. Whether commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce, and more, or financing, the professionals at John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call today, 609-263-7422. Ask for Norma. Tell her we said hello. All right, when we return, I guess we'll I think we're going to get the Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda on the hook. You're listening to The Locker with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Ryan Radke here from Sunday Night Football on Westwood One. It's a big game in primetime this week when the 6-3 Texans host the 7-1 Lions. Detroit is on a 6-game winning streak and leads the league in scoring. Now they face a Houston team that is a perfect 4-0 at home. Join Mike Golick and me for all the action. Lions and the Texans coming up on Sunday Night Football.
Listen to Sunday Night Football. Coverage begins at 8 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Grimes. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com. Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Servicing Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Hey, if you have ugly yellow toe fungus, you got to hear about the secret 2-minute trick that I found for my husband. It works from both the inside and the outside. Thousands of people are using it to get rid of their toe fungus. You can check it out at crystalflesh.com. Jake started off with a small spot on his big toe and then it spread and got really bad. His toes were nasty. It was so embarrassing. He was afraid to take his socks off. He hid his yellow and crumbly toes from everyone. He tried everything to get rid of it. Nothing helped. And then we found crystalflesh.com. It was the only thing that worked. In just a few weeks, his toes looked amazing. He's now walking around barefoot again. You guys need to try this. I'm telling you, this stuff is different. It's not sold in stores, but go check it out at crystalflesh.com. They'll even let you try it risk-free so you have nothing to lose. But whatever you do, don't let it get worse. You don't have to live with this anymore. Go check it out now. Just click over to crystalflesh.com.
Tired of hearing no? Everywhere you go, we turn no into go during Black Nissan's November sales event. Say no to high-priced new cars. Brand new Black Nissan Sentra S, just $19,999. Say no to low trade offers. AJ the Trade Man wants your trade, no matter the make, miles, or condition. Say no to down payments. Say no to payments for 90 days. And say no to high interest rates. 60 months, 0% financing on every clearly marked new Nissan. Backed by Matt Blatt's 4-day love it or leave it return policy. Tired of hearing no to a discount on a new ride? New 25 Sentra S, under 20 grand.
Oh yeah, it's on at Matt Blatt Nissan.
Approved Tier 1 credit for new Matt. Negative equity finance. Number SY231649. MSRP 22,730 plus tax tag at $689.8. Offers can't be combined. 0% for 60 months. Call 877-289-6670 or go to MattBlattNissan.com for complete details. Offer ends 12/5/24. It's on at Matt Blatt Nissan on the Black Horse Pike.
Egg Harbor Township.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Nicky Earnshaw on the stripes today. Separated the two of us.
He's earning his money.
609-403-0973 is the text board.
Have to put on the red light.
What's your favorite moment of all time? Eagles, Cowboys down in Texas. 609-403-0973. I want to remind people that live boxing returns to the Tropicana with local favorites Justin Figueroa, Bruce Sullivan Jr., Francisco Rodriguez. Tickets are now on sale at Ticketmaster, or you can get them at the Tropicana box office. November 16th, a great fight card. Make sure you get down to the Tropicana to watch boxing in Atlantic City. It's the best time, best show. Get down there and see it. Now,
I feel like before we move on to the Negadelphian, I feel like this is a prelim to that today. Having you two in here, ringing the bell all show.
I used to kick his ass. We used to box.
What are you
kidding?
You're a cheap shot.
I used to beat your ass. I used to beat him like a redheaded stepchild.
This kid is Bill. You're out.
I didn't beat you.
You're out of your mind, dude. You know what? I mean,
really, Bob? Really, Bob?
Just like you.
I didn't kick your ass.
The only time you ever kicked my ass was when it was a cheap shot when I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, sure. I hit him right in the face.
Oh, my.
Let's go to Negadelphia.
All right, let's go to Negadelphia. Now it's time for our Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda. Of course, he's sponsored by Galloway Pool Service. Not happy with your pool people? Call the Galloway Pool Service, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Dragon. Tell them the boys in the locker room sent you. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room, live from Dallas, Mr. Negadelphia. Good morning, PJ.
What's up, gentlemen? What's up? How are you, man?
So your phone nothing works down here in Dallas. Your phone doesn't work. Hopefully the Cowboys' offense and defense doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, as it turns out, Dallas sucks at cell phone reception as well as football. So,
hey PJ, when did you make the plan to go down there? Like, was that something you had planned for a while, or you just on a whim?
Yeah, no. So I'm actually down here at a conference.
Oh, okay.
It's a big conference, but I figured make the best of it. I'm here. I got to go to the game tomorrow. I can't not go.
Have you been there before?
This is my first time at the new stadium. I was at the older one, but this is the new one. I've never been here.
Well, I have layovers down in Dallas, and I can't remember. There's these two barbecue places that they have these big smokers, and I went there. I can't remember the name of it, and it's close to the stadium. Shoot, I'd have to look that up and tell you, but you got to go there, man. The barbecue is unbelievable at this place.
Yeah, the food's been pretty good so far. The food's been pretty good. I can't complain about the food. It's pretty good down here.
All right, Mr. Negadelphia, we're asking a text board question today. What's your favorite moment with the Eagles playing the Cowboys down in Dallas? Do you have a favorite moment?
My favorite moment was probably when we came back and had Terrell Owens on our team and played them. And I'll be honest with you. It's been a feud with me and my father. He's a Dallas fan. So I brought him in for this as well. So he's here.
Oh, no way!
I have a whole section of about 30 Eagles fans that are with us. I have my aunts, uncles, cousins. I got about 28 people here.
Wow!
And he's the only Cowboy fan?
He's the only one.
Hooray! Up for the other team.
Are you guys wearing Eagles jerseys into the?
They don't. But the Cowboy fans are docile.
I'm asking.
Dude,
if
I wouldn't
PJ
show up any other way. I wouldn't show up any other way.
I love it.
All right, PJ. We can't really complain too much about the Eagles, but I know we have a lot. You probably have a lot to say about your 76ers.
Well, let me tell you. But just so we're on the Eagles real quick, we started off real strong last week. And I was very impressed. And then the last quarter was a mess. Okay?
I'm with you.
I mean, it was scary, right? You guys had that gut in your feeling like, are we going to blow this? Is this going to happen, really? Like, we were up 22-0, 3 quarters.
What did I say?
And then they fell apart.
Yep.
Well, Nick Sirianni didn't do anything to help the team out. I mean, he's going for everything. He's not kicking field goals. He's not taking extra points. He's taking points off the board, basically, and put him in a bad, precarious situation.
No, he absolutely did. And, I mean, I think the other thing is that, I'm sure if Josh was on here, he'd be yelling at me right now. But I know the statistics with everybody going for 2 points. But if you watch that Cincinnati, Baltimore game last night,
right,
it essentially cost them the game.
Yeah, it sure did.
So, and Sirianni answering to the reporter saying, like, oh, yeah, we're always going to be aggressive no matter what. It's like, that's not a good strategy to just always be like
it's going to catch up to him. We've talked about it earlier in the game or early in the show. It's going to catch up to him. He's going to pay the price for this nonsense.
Well, and the reality of it is that if you're going to go out and your strategy is you're always going to go for it, we don't need to pay someone millions of dollars. Could have somebody do that for free.
That's true, yeah. All right, so we want to thank you for getting the whole locker room crew to the Sixers game on the last Saturday night. We want to thank you. That was so 100%. Much fun. The whole crew had a great time.
No worries, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm sorry that some of the players on there can't play back-to-back games
and they weren't even there.
Yeah.
Well, Sixers are 1-7. They're in last place in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, I when your best players don't show up, I mean, this is what you get.
Well, just like Billy said, I mean, at the break we were talking about it. It's November. I mean, it's
I don't think, like I said, I've said this to Nick several times, and Nick agrees. He's his philosophy as well. Right now, we're all going to complain. It's give us a fodder for the show and everything, and the Sixers, as long as they can stay afloat and make it to the playoffs.
You don't
put everything together because
too big of a hole.
But they can't make too big of a hole. But if they get to the playoffs and they start firing on all cylinders and play good basketball at the end of the year, this will all be forgotten. Uh-oh.
Did we lose him?
Sorry. I'm sorry. You cut out at the end. But no. I mean, we got time. But I got to tell you though. I mean, it's not a good feeling starting off 1-7. I mean, it's not ideal. I mean, I would love to be 7-1, but at the same idea, it is a long season. We'll see what happens, But
how about the Cavaliers are 10-0?
Yeah,
the Cavaliers are 10-0.
I know.
How do you feel, hey PJ? How do you feel about Daryl Morey? How do you feel about the ownership of the Sixers?
Well, I mean, my whole thing is that, the more involved ownership gets, the better. But, if you're running a program where, essentially you're basing most of it off of a couple of players, I think the future is not looking. I mean, we got to start looking towards the future.
The guy owns 2 other teams, man. He doesn't care about
the Devils and the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, but I mean, for sure. But I mean, at the idea of them participating and being involved in it and having, you want a guy that's like, this is his home, this is his passion, that's what Philly's
exactly.
about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Have someone that cares, you know what I'm saying? It's not just an investment; it should be somebody that cares about.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, PJ, I gotta ask you. Joel Embiid, he gets in the fight with Marcus Hayes the other week.
That's another thing we can talk about.
What did you make of that whole situation? He gets suspended 3 games. He'll return on Tuesday. Your thoughts on Embiid?
Well, I mean, listen, man, these guys start making a lot of money and all of a sudden they're very special and nobody can tell them anything or question it. It's like, listen, man, we're not saying that you didn't put in some effort or you didn't play good, but that's your job. That is your job. You don't get to decide when you're making $60 million a year that this game I'm not going to play, this one I am. You got to go all out all the time. The entire time you have that contract, you got to give 100%.
All right, Negadelphian. So you're going to the game tomorrow. You're sitting. Where are your seats?
Oh, they're not Nicky nosebleeds. I'm.
You're going to do Nicky Nuggets, Nicky Nosebleeds.
You're going up in the nosebleeds?
No, man. We're right on the 50-yard line, right behind you.
Oh, man.
Don't get a fight with Sirianni on the way off the field.
No, I want you to mix it up with him.
Somebody throw something at him, it's probably going to be me.
Yeah, I want you to say something. Get his blood pressure up.
Next thing you know, we'll see Mr. Negadelphia on the news.
Yeah, get under his skin, PJ.
Yeah, I'll start the chant. Fire Nick.
They won 6 games.
All right, Nick, we got to run, brother. I mean, Nick, excuse me. PJ, we got to run. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you when you get back.
Sounds good, boys. See you next week.
There he is, Mr. Negadelphia, PJ Corda, sponsored by the Galloway Pool Service. Not happy with your pool people? Call Galloway Pool Service, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Dragon. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. That's the Galloway Pool Service.
Okay, I got to say something about it. You keep bringing up his record and all this stuff, but Nick Sirianni reminds me of the guy that he goes down the end of the street, like you get in a fight with the guy, right? And he goes down the end of the street and then gives you the finger. You know what I mean?
Tells you you're number one.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
listen,
he's such a punk. It's not. Sorry.
You think that you're using the word punk?
Well, okay.
I don't think that's not a good
Well,
word.
I guess what I heard somebody else use
Punk?
another word.
Yeah, you had that negative
brick with a P in front of it. So
yeah,
I mean, I've heard other people say.
Yeah, I heard that too.
The guy's. I don't know. His
you just don't like.
He doesn't come across as a head coach.
He wasn't professional.
He's
don't like how he's unprofessional.
He's
I
unprofessional.
agree with
He
you.
doesn't come across as a head coach, and he reminds me of that guy that just I don't know.
They win.
You'll love to hate.
See, here's Nick. I can see.
I see exactly.
But I don't feel that way because he wins. I mean, he has won. He's been in the playoffs all 4 years. He's been a head coach.
Yeah.
He took us to the Super Bowl.
I don't like his
How bad
face.
can he be?
I've been extremely frustrated with him.
You don't like his face?
Nah, I don't like when he just make those.
But like
facial
him. He
expressions.
irks
He
Bob.
irks me, man. He makes these facial expressions like I don't know, man.
Because he has childish moments on the sideline, unprofessional moments, and that frustrates me too. But
I don't. He does. His face doesn't bother me. Like
no, but I mean,
there are people that have that look that you just.
The reason he's been the reason I get frustrated with Sirianni is the unprofessionalism and the fourth down things. That's what gets me frustrated. But they keep winning, so they keep winning.
So you basically see your thing is as long as you win the W. But we discussed this last year.
But they haven't
they
won
win
ugly.
ugly. They got the
but they've had convincing wins this year. They've had some convincing wins this year, and remember. They had new coordinators. They're getting in the swing of things, and they've looked better each week.
Listen. I'll give you that. They are the coordinators are starting to come around. I get it. I get it.
He came to my side. He came to my side.
Tomorrow we'll be at La Scala's Beach House in Brigantine for the our Eagles pregame show. Josh Henning.
Clement M.
Dave Clemick, I'll be down there. Bobby might be coming down
you'll
there.
be there, right,
Come
Nick?
on down.
I don't know if I'll be there tomorrow.
You know what I mean?
Tomorrow, so
but
I'll make it tomorrow.
the food is phenomenal. the ambiance, great vibe. It's a great place to watch the game.
It is
Come
fun.
on down to Lascaux Beach House. We'll be broadcasting live from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. And then, of course, watch the game at Lascaux at 4:25 kickoff. All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. That's the Circle Liquor Store. Now, I want to tell you about Lascaux Beach House. You know we love it. It opened last summer to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandmom used to make. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, their daily specials, and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at Lascaux. They're open Wednesday through Sunday now. They're located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. That's LascauxBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. All right, when we return, it's time for High School Players in the Spotlight, sponsored by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Today on Compass Media Network's coverage of NCAA football. It's a crucial late-season matchup in the Big Ten as the undefeated and 8th-ranked Indiana Hoosiers host the Michigan Wolverines. Hi, it's Greg Daniels. Join Chad Brown and me for all the action as the Big Ten leading Indiana Hoosiers look to stay perfect in the season as they take on the defending national champs, the Michigan Wolverines. If it's NCAA football, it's right here.
It's College Football Saturday. Coverage begins at 3:30 on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
A new era of chicken is here to stay, and it's not your parents' poultry. The Cantina chicken menu from Taco Bell is slow roasted and perfectly seasoned. Take it tacoed up in a crispy white corn tortilla with cheese inside and out, or wrapped in a burrito with fresh purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. However you like it, you'll never chicken the same way again. Get yours today at your nearest Taco Bell and join rewards to earn free food. Available at participating stores. Rewards points are earned on qualifying purchases. All items while supplies last. Subject to terms.
I need a new car. Under 20 grand? Okay, well, what's my trade worth? You know what? I'm going to Matt Blatt Kia, where I can get some straight talk.
Brand new Matt Blatt Kia Forte LXS, under 20 grand. That's right, a brand new Kia, just $19,999. With any trade, that's less than most used vehicles. Currently buried in a loan or lease, Matt Blatt Kia wants to get you released and into your new Kia with zero down, zero payments until February, even 0% for 72 months on every clearly marked new Matt Blatt Kia in stock. So bring any trade, because if you have a job clearing $450 per week, we want to get you approved today.
It's gotta be a Matt Blatt Kia.
With approved credit, 24 ED9, $13.89 per thousand finance. Not all will qualify. Credit and down payment. Offers can't be combined. Go to mattblackkia.com for complete details or 888-505-6670. Price includes all costs to be paid by consumer, except for licensing, registration, and taxes. Your KMF rebates and incentives to dealer. Expires 12/4/24. Matt Blatt Kia, 6211 Black Horse Pike, Egg Harbor Township, and on Route 37 in Toms River.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim. Nicky Earnshaw on the stripes today. Of course, you know, Bobby, I love my Volkswagen Tiguan. Or not Tiguan, Teos.
I thought it was a Teos.
Actually, I love both. It looks just
you had another one. You had one of those.
I had a Tiguan. It looks just like the Tiguan. It's just a little smaller, but it's
you love that car.
Love that
see
car.
it going down the expressway. You're moving.
Go see
grooving.
John Kuhn and Huey up there. All right, Bob, high school football is big, man. High school sports is big down there. You know what I mean? So every new segment that we have, every Saturday throughout the school year, it will get the high school players in Spotlight, sponsored by Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Each week, Fran McLaughlin, the owner of the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township, will highlight a male and female high school athlete for their outstanding achievement in high school sports. Brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room, Fran McLaughlin. Good morning, Fran.
Hey, Billy. Hey, guys. How you doing this morning?
All right, Franny. And I know a lot of football playoffs going on right now, and there's been some great games.
Yeah, we'll start with the one I was at last night. I delivered pretzels for the Snacks fan, stayed around and took in some actions. One that's probably near and dear to Dave's heart. Mainland 48-13 over Homedale.
Wow!
Out to a 41-0 lead early third and cruise from there. So go ahead to the group South Jersey Group 3 semis next week. They'll host number 4 seed Seneca, looking for their second straight. They were the actually Group 3 champs last year, so they're looking to kind of keep it rolling. Speaking of keeping it rolling, we had Atlantic City keeps their dream season alive. Despite losing their quarterback in the second quarter with a shoulder injury, they hung on for a 28-18 victory over Cherokee in the Group 5 Central game. Now they'll move on to play this Friday. They will play number 1 ranked Washington Township.
Wow, that's going to be a big game.
Yeah, it's the first time since 1999 that AC is going to make a group sectional final. So
good for them.
Yeah, it's been a real nice season. It's a good group of kids. They've been a lot of fun to watch. A perennial team that always does well this time of year. Holy Spirit got the playoff action going last night with a 38-0 win over Donovan Catholic of Toms River area in Group B non-public action. So now the 4th seeded Spartans will host another game next Friday when they take on 5th seeded St. Thomas Aquinas.
St. Thomas Aquinas.
Yeah, I know. Ocean City lost last night to Somerville or Summer.
There are 2 scores of note. Somerville topped Ocean City 30-14, and Delsey outlasted Cedar Creek 28-14. But we have three teams: AC, Mainland, Holy Spirit in the area moving on. Nice little nugget for them. All 3 lost to Millville, who's going to go for the Group 5 South Jersey title next week as well. All 3 lost to them early in the season. I know Nick likes his nuggets like his flat too. He likes his nuggets.
I love it.
We got one here for you. This Mainland Holy Spirit have gone a combined 22-2 since their early season loss to Millville. So
wow.
Before we get to the athletes, I got a few other sports to touch. Girls soccer, the Cape Atlantic League champ Ocean City defeated Toms River South 3-0. They'll move on to the Group 3 semi matchup at Char Hill West on Monday. Yeah, Cape League runner-up EHD, a 5-2 win over Char Hill East. They'll move into the Group 4 semis at Eastern on Monday. And then in some non-public action, Wildwood Catholic boys and girls will both move on. Wildwood Catholic 4-2 over Calvary Christian, and they will play on Monday in semifinal. The boys will play in the semifinal at Princeton Bay after a 5-2 win over Calvary Christian. And then the last scores of note, the group cross-country championships are going on right now up in Homedale. Ocean City boys secured a second-place team finish. I'm looking on my phone right now trying to get the results for the girls. Ocean City girls were considered a favorite, and they probably just finished up their race in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, you got that. We're personal friends with Chloe Kerr.
Yeah,
she's on the Ocean City team, and she does real well. I think she's got a ride to St. Joe's.
Yeah, they got a real nice team, real nice pack. I was talking to their coach, Tim Cook, who did a great job there early this week about our upcoming athlete in the week. So if I get a score for you, I'll pass it along to you before you go off the air.
All right, so now it's time for your players. Each week you'll look at it. You'll pick the players that you think have achieved outstanding achievements in their respective sports. Go ahead for this week.
Yeah. All right, for this week, for the week ending November 3rd, on the girls' side, we've gone with Maeve Smith, senior cross-country runner at Ocean City cross-country for the cross-country team. Smith clocks 18:16 over the 5K course last week, narrowly defeating mainland standout Sophia Day to capture her second straight Group 3 sectional crown. It was actually the second year in a row Smith was able to turn the tables on Day, who she finished as a runner-up to at the Cape Atlantic League Championships in both 23 and 24. That effort helped Ocean City to their second consecutive Group 3 section title, and it's the 13th in school history.
Wow.
Smith's actually new to the running circle. She began her Ocean City career playing soccer and crew as a freshman, and then turned to running, and she was an instant hit, qualifying for the cross-country meet of champs in her inaugural season. On the track, she was a member of Ocean City's 4x800 meter relay team that set the school record at Penn Relays last spring. She's got just multiple all-league and all-area awards. The biggest probably coming last year at the Nike Cross Country Northeast National Meet, where she was a first-team all-Northeast region selection. She'll be staying close to home for a college career. Storied cross-country program of Villanova University. So nice. Congratulations to Maeve, and hopefully they're, like I said, they just finished up. Hopefully they'll be bringing home some more hardware to Ocean City.
And for the boys?
For the boys, we got Sinai DeGraffenried, known as Ice Cup, senior wide receiver from Atlantic City High School football. In a game for the ages, DeGraffenried hauled in 6 receptions for 244 yards and 5 touchdowns as Atlantic City beat Eastern in a quarterfinal win last week. It was Atlantic City's first home playoff game in 12 years. His 5 touchdowns that game raised his career touchdown receiving total to 37, which is an Atlantic County record. DeGraffenried was an all-state selection as a junior after a 1,000-yard receiving season. And the Vikings really saw how important he was last night. Clinging to a 3-point lead late in that game, he ripped off a 45-yard touchdown run to propel the Vikings into this week's final this Friday night. Fans will be happy to know they won't go far to keep watching him. He's going to stay home and play for Greg Sciano at Rutgers next year.
That's pretty cool. Awesome, yeah, awesome. Cool. And you now what are these? These athletes are going to win a prize from the Pretzel Factory?
Yeah, so they'll get a commemorative certificate. We hang in the store. I think you're also going to post it up on your website. Yep. We have it on our store Facebook page. Speaking of our store Facebook page, you want to see DeGraffenried in action? I got some video of his touchdown reception last week. You definitely want to check it out, and it's definitely worth seeing. But yes, they also get gift certificates for the Philly Pretzel Factory and EHT, and a free pretzel coupon for their coaches and their teammates.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Fran. That's really good. Well, Fran, excellent job this week. We really appreciate it. You can check out all the winners on my website, thelockerroomwithbillyschweim.com. We have a tab, high school athletes in the spotlight, and, of course, check you out on your Facebook page. As always, Fran, we really appreciate it.
Sounds good. Yeah, stop out and see us, like we like to say over here, a pretzel a day keeps your favorite team's losses away.
All right. Thank you, Fran. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, thanks, guys. Take care.
All right, that's high school players in the spotlight, sponsored by Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Each week, Fran McLaughlin, owner of Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township, will highlight a male and female high school athlete for their outstanding achievement in high school sports. That's the Philly Pretzel Factory.
Yo, so
Nikki
went to that track meet today.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah.
Chloe.
Go to see Chloe Kerr.
Nice.
And, yeah, she went up there. She's up there checking it out right now.
Real quick, Nick, I want to get the Flyers in real quick. Tortorella's taking some heat for benching Mitchkov. What say you?
I don't love it at all. He's 19 years old. You brought him over here to play. The whole reason is he's supposed to be the savior of this franchise.
Well, what if he's not? What if he's not? What if he's not playing?
What if the guys around him aren't playing well? Like the goalie's not playing well.
Do you trust Tortorella? You like Tortorella as a coach? I mean,
I'm not loving some of the decisions that he's making.
The guy's he's got a huge resume. The guy knows what he's doing in hockey, and I put my faith. I put my faith in him. He's got to know what he's doing.
I don't love healthy scratching your star player who's trying to develop. What's watching?
He's coming over. European hockey is a different game than North American hockey. They're playing a bigger rink, a bigger surface.
Fine.
They bang a little bit harder.
So why he's not?
But you got to play two-way hockey. I'm going to like Bobby said. I don't even know why I'm agreeing with this kid, but I am. I'm gonna trust Tortorella.
Yeah, I got to trust him on this.
Because he's
I don't
not.
like this at all.
What's the worst that can happen, Bob?
He learned something.
He learned something.
Yeah.
He's not going to get pissed off.
He's not going to learn by playing?
He is, but maybe taking
reps.
one step back will help you take 2 steps forward.
He needs the reps. And
sometimes you want to be able to see the forest through the trees, okay?
Right.
All right,
I
Nick,
totally
come on, man. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt the guy.
What?
Not gonna hurt him.
November. Why are you healthy scratching him in November? He's barely been here. Let him get some reps in. Let him get some playing time. Maybe in a couple months.
This kid's gonna be a star.
He is.
And 14. Listen, they're nurturing this kid, and it's all part of the maturation process,
right.
dude.
Listen.
You
listen to my brother.
No.
Why'd you take Bobby off the?
He died over there. His computer died.
Your computer
It's not
died?
my computer died. There would be no computer here.
Come on, Nick, listen. Sometimes you just can't see what you need to see from the nosebleeds. You know what I mean?
I see it all from the nosebleed. When you're too close, you can't see the entire action.
After 14 games, the Flyers are 5-8-1 for 11 points. The Hurricanes are the first place team. They got 20 points.
So, Bill, I got to tell you, you and I don't think you like it, the dump and chase thing.
No, I don't.
Okay,
I don't like that.
A couple of these Flyer games when I've clicking around and I get on and I've seen some good offensive play that really looks good. Where
I'm telling you, I like this team. I like the young guys. I like
What
most
did
of the
Keith Jones and Danny Briere tell us? They are not expecting to be good.
So why are you
this year.
freaking out about the guy missing
Let him
one
play.
game?
Let him play.
You can develop.
That's how you're developing it.
Sometimes you can develop bad habits when you're losing. You're trying to, you know what I mean?
Game?
Pushing too hard or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I think he needed to step back. Say,
I don't have a problem with it.
No,
I will say this, Bob. You can't do it a lot.
He
better
not. This better not turn into
and
a
it's November, man. Come
That's
on.
what I'm saying.
This isn't going to happen. This isn't going to happen in February.
He's barely played in the NHL yet, and you're already healthy scratching.
This isn't
going to
happen. This probably won't happen in February.
It's a head scratcher.
It's not going to happen in February.
You don't know that. They gave Sean Couturier the captain spot.
Now you're patient with the Sixers.
Him.
You're patient with the Sixers. Why aren't you patient with these guys?
I'm being patient with them. They lose
be
every year.
Nick.
I am being consistent. They just let the guy play. Let him play.
He's
young. That's why I'm with Jared McCain. Let Jared McCain play.
You know what, Mitch got? He's
Let
a
the young
minus
players play.
8.
And that's a problem. You can't be minus 8 in this league.
Morgan Frost is a minus
He would have
12.
at least 3 more assists.
Billy's a plus-minus guy.
It's a great stat.
Billy's a big plus-minus stat.
I know, he loves the plus-minus.
Yeah, guess what? The kid,
Just like his Teos. He loves the plus-minus.
No, Billy's gut's a plus and his brain's a minus.
I got to get the bell out again.
Holy crap. Drysdale, minus 9.
That's horrible.
Zamula, minus 12.
So what's Hathaway?
He's been bad. He's been bad.
Hathaway?
Drysdale's been bad.
Hathaway, guess what? Hathaway's one of only. He's the only guy on a plus. He got a plus 1.
See?
Yeah, he looks like Louis Manzo.
I know.
Looks just like him.
Manaz.
The mayor of
They were
Mulligan Hill.
tempering expectations. Last year was an anomaly with this team.
Bobby Brink, minus 7.
You listen.
Let him develop.
I'm not a big statistics guy. I mean, I like him to a certain degree, but I'm not a big. It doesn't tell the whole story. But in a sports world, plus minus tells everything.
Ryan tells everything. Pulling's a plus 2.
Not everything.
It's not obviously
not everything.
Not everything, but
No
Bill,
way.
you have to agree. That's big.
No, that's a big stat.
That's a big stat.
It is in hockey. It's a big stuff. I'm not disagreeing there, but it's not everything.
So ready for this? Lawton.
Let's see.
No, Lawton. He's a minus 7.
Can't have it.
Garth Hathaway, Pulling are the only 2 guys that are pluses.
Bill,
only
Bill,
2.
For you can't have you. What do you have? 4 or 5 guys that are plus, and that's it.
Two.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's right.
But I think the goaltending's
play.
been
The goaltending's been bad. They offensively and defensively, they just have not. They're not that great of a team yet.
Where's T.J. Stumptenfelder?
I said that to Danny Briere. I said we got a goalie. He sits right on the beach at 25th Street.
You did.
Stands on his
you
head.
did when we interviewed, and they also told us to temper expectations too.
But you know what? Guess what? They're smart for doing that because they don't want their fans.
What's
to
that?
It'll be the Sixers championship.
They're rebuilding. They're in the midst
So that
of a rebuild.
Lawton dude, you know what I mean? Listen, man. I don't know.
He's good in the room.
Just keep the Flyers colors on your head. You know.
Well, the two occupants of the Wells Fargo Center at the bottom of the barrel right now. Both of them.
That's not good.
I can't believe how.
You know what? Let me tell you about ownership. Ready for this? When Schneider when Schneider ran the team, right? As soon as Comcast got it or whatever,
when they went corporate,
when they went corporate, downhill.
All right.
Here we
For
go.
over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store. They deliver. Get in there and say hello to Will and Jason and Chet. Hey, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give him a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, and Nicky Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This is South Jersey's official home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles continue the 2024 season this Sunday in Dallas against their NFC East rival Cowboys.
Past another, leaps over a third, and cuts down at the 30. What was that?
Listen to all the action with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick with pregame coverage starting at 3 p.m. and kickoff at 4:25. This is the play-by-play home of the Philadelphia Eagles. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles station.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Servicing Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
You met with the stable boy despite your father's orders. He hoisted you onto the saddle and you wrapped your arms around him, embracing his silent strength. He lay you down amongst the wildflowers. You experienced love like never before while you were buying dish soap. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover heart-stopping romance titles on Audible.
Time to work on your gift list with Black Friday deals at the Home Depot. Right now, get a select tool from top brands like Ryobi and Milwaukee for free when you buy a select battery kit. Choose from reciprocating saws, multi-tools, sanders, and more. Whether you're stocking up on power for your personal workshop or grabbing the perfect gift for someone else's. Get Black Friday tool deals delivered from the Home Depot. Limit 1 per transaction. Exclusions apply. Full eligible tool list in-store and online.
Shop Dell Technologies' early holiday savings event for their lowest prices of the year. The future is on sale today with limited time deals on select PCs like the XPS 16 that accelerate AI with Intel Core Ultra processors. Early holiday savings is their biggest sale of the year and the best time to upgrade, but it's only here for a limited time. Shop now at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Go to get your game on at the Gallery Bar Book and Games at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Get in on the parlay while in the middle of a party. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go to the Gallery. Go to the Fanatic Sportsbook. Go for the win at Ocean Casino Resort. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Nicky Earnshaw. Any more text messages, Nick?
We have a couple of text messages here. Give me a second here. All right, we got John and Kate May said the Terrell Owens Dallas Star style.
Yeah, you know,
I like that. That was cool.
That was cool.
So that was one.
That
he
was
texted.
a real good one.
Yeah, definitely. That was a good one.
609-403. We only got a few minutes left. 609-403-0973. I like because he stood on the star. But he did that when he was a 49er.
Yeah, he did.
But
that was a 49er.
That's right. He did it when he scored 3 touchdowns
Yeah.
against the Eagles that day. Or against the Cowboys. That day. Yeah.
That was a good one.
All right, Bob, you're not. I don't know. You're not going to be on the broadcast tomorrow. You want to give us your pick for tomorrow?
Yeah. I'll
Bobby Schweim.
I do worry about that. The backup quarterback.
Yeah.
But in all other phases of this contest, the Eagles, and if they are keep their head and prepare properly and do what they're supposed to do.
Sirianni doesn't
kick the extra point, take the 30-yard field goal. Put the points on the board, especially when you're away. You're supposed to do that anyway, right? Okay, I can see him maybe doing that more in a home thing.
And just to let you know, Bob, I told you this, and I'll tell you it again. The Cowboys have been surrendering 28 points a game.
And we have Saquon Barkley. He's
ridiculous.
He's having his best season ever, right? As a pro.
He's won the Offensive Player of the Week 3 times now this week. And he was drug tested after last week's game.
He was what?
Drug tested.
Why?
Because it was a random quote-unquote drug test after last week's game. Oh, yeah.
Beast, man.
Because
anyway,
the backwards
that
jump.
that
awesome.
play was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
I mean, I was like, oh, my God. But anyway.
Give me your pick.
I think I'm with Grimesy. I think we're going to.
He said 35-10.
I'm going to keep it to it's going to be Cowboys aren't going to score many points.
Right.
I'll give them 14. I might even give them 17. I think that might be a stretch. I'm more thinking like 13 to 33, 35.
33-13.
Something like that.
All right.
Somewhere in that range.
I'll give you mine.
Hey, Nicky Earnshaw, what do you got?
34-17 Eagles.
You're in the
34-17 Eagles.
If they come out and lay an egg, I'm gonna be pissed.
Tomorrow we'll be at La Scala's Beach House in Brigantine for our Eagles pregame show. Come on down to La Scala's, join the crew, have some great lunch, and watch the game at La Scala's Beach House in Brigantine. We'll be there tomorrow. Nicky Earnshaw, thank you so much. As always, you do a great job.
Thank you. Fast 2 hours of radio.
Thanks to Bebop for coming in.
Didn't know.
P.J. Corda, Mr. Negadelphia, of course, Fran McLaughlin from the Philly Pretzel Factory in Egg Harbor Township. I want to thank him. And Tim Chu from ticksforgood.org. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiners. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Let's go Sixers, Flyers, and let's go Eagles. See you tomorrow.